Hello everyone, my name is Damien, and today we're going to be cooking with sea bonnies. Now, I know what people say about them, but I've had these in the fridge for over 24 hours. Hopefully that's killed them. And, well, I've had a couple. I got some ramen from the corner store. I'm not really a fan of spicy ramen, but this might be an interesting experiment. I'm going to go ahead and boil some water. Gotta get some broth ready, some fish broth, and some seafood seasoning. That's meant for lobsters, because, sea bonnies are a type of shrimp. Yeah. Tasty little fuckers, huh? You're gonna go ahead and boil some quail eggs, too, while I have some of my other ingredients boiling. My dog loves these so much. I'm gonna go give her one in her food bowl. I love her very much. I gave her a couple sea bonnies earlier. They're hopefully dead, and she'll be fine. But yeah, she's so gentle with her eggs. Honestly, I've given her one before, and she's just the sweetest. Little puppy break. Puppy break. I'm gonna help her crack her egg because she's just too gentle with it. Anyways, back to cooking with sea bonnies. We're gonna go ahead and grab the laver. Now, laver is a type of seaweed meant for broths and whatnot. It's really good. It just takes a while to boil. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw a couple of those into a bowl and then pour some hot water on them so they soak faster. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, they come tied, which I thought was weird at the time. But yeah, they're like little bow ties. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a couple in a bowl, and I'm gonna pour some hot boiling water over them. Sorry, I'm not the best with camera angles. But yeah, I'm gonna cover that with a lid, and those are some sea bonnies. I'm gonna have a little snacky snack. Such crunchy little guys, huh? They're really good when they're dead and like you have them soaking for a bit. They got a nice umami flavor. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw some quail eggs in with our laver so they boil and cook. I'm gonna take a few sea bonnies from my bowl of sea bonnies that I killed. Please kill them as fast as you can because we do have an infestation going on ever since Utah. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some rice vinegar. It is so good. I had some later after editing this video. Had to go and twist the cap off with 2 hands. But just gonna coat them in like a nice few doses. I'd say about 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And we're gonna go ahead, mix that up with our hands because we gotta wash our hands after anyway. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dilute some of that vinegar just a little bit with some tap water. Yeah. Reminder, make sure that they are dead before you go ahead and eat them. We're gonna transfer our noodles from the ramen packet into a bowl. We're not gonna be using the spices that it comes with because I can't personally handle spice, but you can use those if you'd like to and just add your sea bonnies after. But I'm a bit of a rather fancy cook, if I do say so myself. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and remove the ramen from the packets. These are the packets that it comes with. I'm gonna dump out the excess. And we're just going to throw in a bouillon of fish stock. I'm having a little trouble opening with one hand, but sped up the video. Gonna crumble that into our bowl. We're gonna go ahead and add our lobster seasoning or a seafood seasoning. Gotta twist that cap back on. Now we're gonna go ahead and stir our laver up a little bit, just so that we make sure that it soaks evenly. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a little bite of that. That's really good. We're gonna go ahead and strain them now. That's right. We just gotta strain them. They've been soaking for about 5 minutes. Just making sure all the water's out, and we're just gonna go ahead and plop them right onto our ramen. I like to spread them out so that when I do pour the hot water in there, they cook a little more. Have a little snack. Going ahead and mixing them again. I'm just gonna move the quail eggs from the laver and throw them with the ramen so that when we do our final cook, they'll be cooked all the way through and not overcooked. I'm actually getting impatient, so I'm just gonna chop them up. Oh yeah, this is when I noticed something was weird. I just kind of blew it off, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and chop up the laver so it just soaks faster because I'm impatient as hell. Anyway, just going to chop all of my laver up and then move it to a bowl. Now we're going to, oh yeah, that's me taking another bite. Those are really good. Just gonna move the laver back. Why did I take the bite of sea bunnies? Anyway, we're gonna put away our laver for future use, hopefully for more recipes. Why do I keep eating them? I don't remember doing that. Anyway, we're just gonna wait for our laver to soak a bit more. Okay, this is our laver, finally soaked all the way through. Now, we're going to take a pair of tongs, and we're going to just tong in a couple handfuls of them because I feel like I chopped too much after all. Save that for later. And now we're gonna go ahead and boil some kettle water. Gotta refill the kettle. Oops. I don't know why my arms are kind of turning purple in this clip, but I'm sure I'm fine. Anyway, we're gonna boil some more water. Put our dishes away after we're done cooking. Notice how I didn't cut all the way through with some of the laver. Just gonna split that up with my bare hands. We're just gonna go ahead and wait for our ramen to cook. And here you have it. Sea Bonnie ramen. Doesn't that look delicious? No, I was not made aware that keeping your sea bonnies in the fridge overnight wasn't long enough to kill them. So hopefully you don't make the same mistake I did and try and go hold out a little longer than I did. Yeah. Well, bon appetit! It needs more sea bonnies. Better. So maybe it's not in your best interest to eat sea bunnies?